Hi guys, I wanted to create a video to ask you a question. When do you actually stop eating on the scale of being full? Okay, so I did a little scale here to kind of show you typically what happens. You start up, let's say you're doing intermittent fasting and you're literally starving, you're so hungry, or you're just hungry and then now you're going to eat. Okay, so at this point, most people will feel somewhat full in their digestive system, but they might not feel satisfied, like they need to keep eating. It's like they're filled up, but they don't have a sense that they're fully satisfied, okay? And that usually happens because they have insulin resistance. Definitely at first, okay, when you start this out, because insulin is the key that opens the door, and here you're eating to try to stimulate insulin, but you have insulin resistance. So the nutrients don't really go into the cell like they should in the right quantity. So you're going to just feel like, you know what, I need something else. So you'll keep eating, okay, till eventually you feel satisfied. But mentally, sometimes with people doing intermittent fasting, which is a process whereby you're restricting your times of eating, so you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to eat for the next 16 hours. Sometimes people go, well, I better really stuff myself because I don't want to be hungry like an 8 hours from now, whatever. So they either stuff themselves or they really stuff themselves so they're painfully stuffed. So the problems of overeating is that you may not even be hungry at the next meal, okay? Or you might feel nauseous or bloating, very uncomfortable. It could affect your sleep. You can be tired after eating. And it's just more stress on the digestive system. A couple things you can do if you accidentally overeat is start to do apple cider vinegar. You can do it in a powder or in a drink with a straw. I used to recommend to my clients take the combination of betaine hydrochloride and apple cider vinegar powder together, because taking that will greatly speed up the ability to digest, because you're acidifying the stomach, you're releasing more enzymes, and you're also releasing more bile from just the acid alone. So that can actually really help you, especially if you're sitting in a Thanksgiving meal and you're just picking out. And if you consume some of that product, you can just keep eating. Not that I would recommend that, but it definitely takes the pain away from being stuffed, because it actually speeds up the digestion. So it's really a balance of just having confidence to know that you can fast for the next 16 to 18 hours and you're not going to be starved, okay, because you've done this over and over again. So if possible, you want to go right here, okay? You want to consume food until you're full and you're satisfied, and not to this point right here to avoid the added stress. So go ahead and type down below, at what point do you usually stop eating? Is it here, 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 or here? Now, I always love getting feedback from you on these videos, so comment below and tell me what you think.